Hi guys, I'm back with another video. We're doing GBPUSD again. Um, Price has done quite a lot in the last few days. Well, yesterday was the first day of the trading month, and price has really given us a nice plummet to the lows. And then today we saw price spike the bottoms and seems like it's reversing. Now I'll just go over the analysis which I had previously and then go over what's happening currently and what I do expect. Now before we continue, before we begin, I just want to let you guys know that the analysis you do does not always go according to plan. So the best thing you can have when you are a trader is having patience. Now one of my rules which I've had for a while is that I shouldn't be trading on a Monday. Now, yesterday I broke that rules and I traded gold. We all know we took a bit of a loss there, and that's when we stopped and I decided to just watch the pace. Now, many times just overlook this rule if I see a setup is good and still trade on a Monday, and more than likely I will be losing the trade. There are times when I will be in a trade and I will catch a nice move for the week, but in most cases I you know lose the trade. So it is very important to stick to your rules. That is my rule. I never stuck to it and I had to pay the price for that. But we learn from our losses and we need to be disciplined. Another lesson for me, once again, the same lesson which I've been learning over and over for a couple of years now. But in the end, I'm still profitable. But it's much easier to avoid the losses when you stick to your rules. So there is just something I want you guys to understand that when you have a set of rules when you are trading, follow them to the T and it will increase your win rate. It will also increase your confidence in your strategy. So going ahead with the year, I will not be trading on a Monday as usual. And yeah, let's see what GBP USD has in store for us. Now, before we start last week, I said that we have this hanging man candle. Not last week, it was on Saturday, I think. Yes, we have this hanging man candle, and before we get the initial move, in most cases, price will reverse from the hanging man candle. As we can see, this is the new month and price has dropped. Now, what I like about what I see currently is the fact that we are only 2 days into the month of trading. It's the 4th of Feb, but we've only started trading from the 3rd, which was the first day of the month in the trading world. So this would be day 2 and price has dropped significantly, as you can see, right down to this week over here. If you have noticed, or if you do some backtesting, you'll notice like when a new candle opens, before price goes to its initial or makes its initial move, will have a slight reversal. Or price will first go in the opposite direction before going in the direction which you anticipate or plan. So luckily I never took a trade on GBP USD yesterday because I was expecting price to come down to this level over here, the 1.3085 level. Based off the weekly chart, let's go down to the weekly. I was expecting price to come in because, as I explained, we had multiple rejections and then price broke above. I was expecting price to retest this level before shooting up to a weekly key level of 1.35. Now price has just slammed down to our monthly key level of 1.3, which now seems though as it has found resistance or support rather again. So now I think we can start looking for buys, and I do believe we will have nice big moves on GBP USD. Right now, my plan was to buy at this level, but unfortunately, price has broken through, and because I wasn't trading and price didn't do what I expected it to do at the level, I just stayed out and decided to wait. Also, I wasn't taking a short because I knew that in order to take a short, we need to see price break below the 1.300 level and then give us a few rejections on that level to the upside before rallying down. Now on the weekly chart, we can see that prices, this was this morning's move actually where price came all the way down, started reversing. So now I think it is safe for us to look for buys. First things first, let's draw a Fibonacci level in there, the Fibonacci tool, see which level it is at currently. Okay, there we go. Okay, as you can see, we had the 71.8 rejection over here. We never quite got down to that level, but price has already started rejecting. So it is more or less in that zone. As we know, support and resistance is not just one line, but it is a whole area. Let's go down to our daily chart, see what we can find there. On the daily, as we can see, we have this nice bearish engulfing candle over here, which is this red candle. So it engulfed these 2 days of trading and came all the way back down. But this is not really a strong move for me, because in order for this to be a valid bearish engulfing, in order for price to drop, I needed price to close below this low over here. Let's draw that in. I needed price to drop and engulf that low over there before looking at taking short positions. So my bias remains bullish on GBPUSD. Now this could be the fake out move. This also happened before the London Open. The London Open will happen in the next 30 minutes. So I do see that this was fake out, and I believe we will be trading back to the upside on GBPUSD. Let's go down to 4 hour. Now what I like here on the 4 hour, what I see is the fact that we have this morning star formation. As we can see, we have that candle over there, we have the small doji, then we have the bullish engulfing, which is the morning star formation, giving me signs and telling me that we are ready to push up. And then what we had is another nice rejection down to the low, and price looks like it will be closing all the way up here. And this candle spike alone is so whopping 74 pips. So this is a nice big spike over here. Now what I will be looking for is for price to start showing us signs that we are ready to really push up. I do believe we are ready, but I just want to have a little bit more confirmation. So I'll go down to the hourly chart, and I have a much clearer picture over there. Now what I love about this the 1 hour chart, is the fact that we had a big push and then the big reversal. Can you imagine how many traders are short in this position and now are holding the trade, hoping that price is going to drop? Now I do believe that price will now eventually start trading up. Or how many traders bought from this level over here and got stopped out, and now price has reversed rapidly, as we can see, and is still currently pushing up. So what I'm waiting for on GU right now is for price to either come back down to this low, giving us an inverse head and shoulders before taking a buy, or what I want to see, if price does not get to that low, let's just get a nice rectangle tool. Where is it? If price does not get to that low, I want to see price break above this area over here. And then, as you guys know, my strategy for entering always, in most cases, will be the breakout. So making a clear break above and then a retest with my stop losses below this level over here, and then taking the long. And I do believe we will get a nice bullish run on GBP USD. I'll be back with another video on GBP CAD and then also on Euro USD. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's wait for that, and then I'll send you guys the signal in the Telegram group. Cheers.